it going, everybody? And welcome to Invisible Apartment, part one. I was just browsing basic Steam games and just seeing what there was, and I don't remember why I got. I think it was free, so I said, why not? Might as well do something a little different, change of pace compared to everything else I've been doing lately, which was like what Far Cry, Watch Dogs, and I can't remember what was before that. But anyway, here we are. Let's start off with Invisible Apartment. We find ourselves in one of the business districts of New Jessica. Business as usual. Customers are coming in during their lunch break. A well-dressed girl wearing sunglasses sits in the center of the cafe. She blends in perfectly with the crowd of office workers. With a both confident and sneaky smile on her face, she touches her coffee cup with her lips, barely reducing it by a drop. Girl, are we in yet? She whispers to herself, barely moving her lips. We are connected through the cash desk software now, preparing to connect to the Central Authority's server through the link to the tax office. Does a voice come in from her smart glasses? It sits like a rock surrounded by chatting and laughing people. A busy place. For a moment there, it looks as if she really froze to a stone. Hold on. There's another user at the server. Run! Ooh, already my first decision. Slowly exit through the main entrance. She said run. Let's run. The girl stands up from the coffee tables, tripping over her chair and rushes through the crowd to the kitchen. Here we go. Watch out! Everyone is looking her way. Excuse me. Miss? Is everything okay? Miss, excuse me, but the kitchen is for staff only. Miss, are you looking for someone? She rushes through the kitchen to the back door. Whoa! No, the door's closed. Someone, open this door. What? Do I know you? You look confused. You are out of time. You will get company any moment now. The girl turns around and runs back through the cafe to the main entrance. They're right in front of you. No, I made a bad move, but don't accept this. What are you doing? Man in uniform encircled the girl. I don't accept this. I already made the first bad choice. Restart. Alright. So, we're gonna slowly exit then. Takes a deep breath, slowly stands up from her table, and heads to the exit. What are you doing? Run away. Shut up. On her way out, she manages to smile at the waiter. He smiles back. She exits the cafe and slowly walks down the street. At first glance, it might appear as if she forgot to breathe, or maybe she's holding her breath. In the distance, we see men in dark uniforms enter the cafe, where she sat just a moment ago. She turns left at a corner. It seems as if she's walking faster. Then even faster. Yeah, you better run! This is where the freaking vine run. At the park. You are safe now, says the voice. Don't kill yourself. Meet Bunny. Sorry, we have a lot of data through. It better be worth it. Bunny just attempted to break into the service of the Central Authority through hacking a POS, the cash desk software, which by default is permanently connected to the Central Authority's tax bureau, as a way to prevent merchants from committing tax fraud. This is New Jessica, a free trade zone created around the culture city of Old Jessica and the Central Authority. It's a buffer zone built to elevate trade with the outside world and at the same time preserve the culture of Jessica. This is the high-tech capital of a new generation, a generation set to reach out to the stars. Why do your glasses look like you're wearing them backwards? That's so weird. This dude just watching me creepily? Well, that's a pretty quick way of changing your hair. I've gone through the logs from earlier. They're very interesting. I just confirmed it. I wasn't alone on the Central Authority server. Correct. Is that how I've been found out? Was it an admin? Negative. The person who you stumbled upon on the server was indeed the reason why you were found out, but in a different way than you think. Go on. The alarm was triggered because of the second person, but they followed your connection for some reason. There is no information on if and how the Central Authority proceeded with the other person. He or she disconnected before the tracking started. We are the only ones who have a record of the connection of the other person before they cleaned up and disconnected. Another hacker, you say? Then can this be a coincidence? There is a chance of over 1,000,000 to 1 that you would stumble upon another hacker on the same system. Then an alarm would be triggered and the Central Authority would go after you and not them at the exact same time. Someone wanted me to be caught. Or did someone just want to reach out? Did they want to make a point? What? Was this just a sick prank? There's no way of answering that at this moment. Someone else just playing around on the service of the Central Authority? Is someone mad or just too good? Dun dun dun. Do we have enough data to track down the connection? We have enough to get to the first proxy through. Which the other hacker connected, but a remote connection is not possible. This will take some time. Get prepared. We're going to find the next access point to the proxy through which the other hacker connected. The city's just huge. Did she just literally just go back the next day? What are you saying? You know it, Will. This is where you grew up. Oh, on the contrary, the suburbs where I grew up are of course different from the center. For 18 years, I dreamt of escaping the dull life I lived. Well, congratulations. Did you also dream of being homeless? Did you locate the source already? I am narrowing it down. Please remain on the current perimeter I have marked on the map. Sooner or later, I'll smash into something just looking at the map on my glasses. Yep, gonna fall on my nose. Bunny follows mass lead for hours. They search the proxies through which the connection was established one by one. Got it! Elaborate. It is strange though. I seem to lose the track in this location. How large is the area? 6 blocks. That can be anything. A hacked POS, router, and apartments, AI. Give me a list of systems you can find in the perimeter. I will go through them manually. Seriously? That's 1,000 of connected systems. Match all devices with their geolocation and get me the city's residential database. Please. Bunny goes through a huge list of all devices connected to the network that Mass could find in the area where they lost track of the connection. 2,500. 2,502. I must be dehydrated. Cannot really say that I know how that feels. Are all apartments required to have a network connection? You already know the answer. They do according to city regulations. Well, I've been matching the list of connected systems you gave me with the addresses. I noticed something. Will apartments have an entry in the city's database? Again, according to city regulations. Okay. Anyway, you either didn't give me the whole database or there is one address missing. How could you know that there's an address missing? I don't. I just went through 2,500 addresses, matching them to the connected systems you gave me, and I noticed an inconsistency. The database you gave me seemed to skip one entry, and I see one connected device, a residential terminal, without any address assigned to it. An AI like me cannot make this kind of speculative deductions. Let's check out apartment 2,500 and 2,502 and see if we can find connected device without an address near them. Soon they arrive at apartment number 2,501. Hello, dear travelers. This is the house 2,501. It's uncommon to meet someone out here in the emptiness. Emptiness? House? You are an apartment on the 42nd floor of a high-rise building in a busy part of New Jessica. Your voice comes from the emptiness that surrounds me. How did you find your way in the dark? It's already hacked badly. Yes. The AI is messed up. A mentally ill AI that should guard this place. Can you get us in? I already have. Open the door. How did you... The AI is easy to hack using a direct connection. Its intelligence is almost wiped out. That is the trade-off to hacking it. So now we're invisible to the outside. Bunny lays down on the couch in the middle of the room. She's exhausted from the search. Kinda cute. Nice couch. You should not fall asleep here. Are you listening? Hey! He falls asleep. Like instantly. She wakes up, it's already evening and nothing's changed. She's lying on the couch in the middle of an apartment, which according to any record doesn't exist. Although it might be a concern for someone to stay at the place they broke into. Bunny is calm. She realizes that this place is not on the radar of the city's officials, so she doesn't expect them here. Yeah, but who was there? Does this place even have an owner? According to the records, there is no one owning this apartment. I know. I mean, the person who went through the trouble to make this place invisible. We'll backtrack the connection through the apartment AI is first thing in the morning. Run the preparations. We'll be geo-tracking again. I walk on the edge. A step here, a step there. Make a decision not to step into the abyss. If I step off the edge, will I drop like a rock? Or will this world forego its laws and will I fly like a bird? I'm thinking. The only thing that excites me while I balance is that I myself make the decision to stay alive each and every moment. No one can take this away from me, and no one can influence me at that very moment. I go to the rooftops and walk on the edge to experience the freedom of choice. If I decide to make a step into thin air and end it all, then it was most certainly my, and only my, decision, however foolish it might have been. Here we go. Oh, it's the next day already. Jeez. Do we have a lead? As usual, I can backtrack the connection to the next proxy. The next proxy? I wonder for how long we'll continue like this until we hit a dead end. You are being pessimistic today. This is not like you. I've been thinking we might have a better chance of meeting a hacker who's behind this if we stay at the hack department. That's quite dangerous. On one hand, the hacker might indeed want to use the apartment as a safe house at one point. On the other hand, it might be found by the authorities the same way we found it. I know. It's a double-edged sword. The authorities come marching in, we'll just pretend we're squatters who don't know anything. The door was open. Duh. The authorities are one thing, but you cannot predict the reactions of the person who is using the apartment as a proxy. You are on someone's turf. Although you may have a romantic image of the other hacker, he might not be a giggly teen like you. Oh, shut up. Go to hell. Hell is a human construct. Should I stop the search? Oh, no. Did I ever tell you how much I like you, smart mask? I shall continue tracing the route of the connection. Or the route of the connection. Please follow the map. Oh, by the way. Yes? You will wipe out my memory of the Central Authority found you, right? I thought you had an escape plan. Wouldn't you upload yourself somewhere? Please promise you wait for the upload to finish. I promise it's quite important to you. It's the difference between living and dying not important to humans. Sorry, you're one of the awakened AIs after all.